Thank you so much for joining us on the telecast and sharing those insights. Meanwhile, viewers, my colleague Megha Sharma is on the telecast with us from the ground. I'll be tossing over to her. Megha, what are the details that are you picking up on the ground?
Okay, so we're getting to know right now. We see that the Foreign Minister of Sri Lanka, Mr. Vijita Herath, is already over here. With him is the Defence Secretary of Sri Lanka. Now, any moment now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to step inside the Anuradhapura railway station, where two of these big projects are going to be launched by the Prime Minister. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to be accompanied by President Dissanayaka of Sri Lanka, and both the leaders are going to be arriving from those footsteps. Entry into the Anuradhapura railway station, the Prime Minister will be unflagging the plaque right over here at platform number 1, and from there he is going to be also flagging this railway train that is standing, that is then going to be headed from Maho all the way to Onam Thani. Onam Thai is the place, Maho to Onam Thai is the place, the 200-kilometer railway track that has been laid out, that has been upgraded, and that has now been the point of conversation, because the Prime Minister is very soon going to be launching it. So like I said, the Prime Minister has already completed his first leg of the Anuradhapura trip, where he was at the Mahabodhi tree, where he paid his homage to the Buddhists. He was accompanied by President Dissanayaka as well, and both the leaders are now just on their way. It is just a 10-minute drive from the Bodhi tree all the way over here to Anuradhapura railway station, and anticipation is rife, because you see behind me there are people, Sri Lankans of Anuradhapura, who are gathered, and they have come over here. They are raising the flags of India and of Sri Lanka, and others waiting with bated breath that the Prime Minister and the President of Sri Lanka are going to arrive, and they are going to be cheering them on, and very happy the progress that is being made in Anuradhapura, particularly with these railway tracks that has been laid out, and the assembly line, that is the construction of which is going to start very shortly now, after the grants that have been approved by the Government of India to the tune of $400 million. So like I said, people are happy over here. There is going to be more tourism boost because of this initiative, because of the launch that is going to happen today by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And of course, this allows for the economic boost of the country as well, economic prosperity of the country, and particularly Anuradhapura. Because for the government of Sri Lanka, which is working in conjunction with the government of India, the plan is to build Anuradhapura along with Kandy and Jaffa. These are the three areas where it is a plan to build heritage cities. Anuradhapura is already a UNESCO heritage site. It's a global UNESCO heritage site. It's a sacred city. It had been the ancient capital of Sri Lanka for 1,000 years back in 300 BC. It was King Ashoka who brought in indirectly through his son Buddhism into Anuradhapura, and from Anuradhapura to the rest of Sri Lanka. So, if you could actually pan through the screens back to where the entrance of the railway station is, and we'll see that, there are a lot of these dancers. The folk dancers in Anuradhapura are also lining up over there. They are waiting to perform for the Prime Minister when he arrives over here. So it's interesting scenes, and if you take straight look, that's the plaque that at this point of time is covered with those curtains. It is going to be unveiled by the Prime Minister in just a short moment. That plaque will mention in gold letters.
Megha, also the fact
the plaque is going to mention in gold letters that the 208-kilometer track that has been laid out from Maho to Onam Thai has been inaugurated on this day, on 6th of April, on Sunday, 2025, by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the presence of President Dissanayaka. It's also important to note that it's interesting that Anuradhapura is the hometown, is the native town of President Dissanayaka. He was born and brought up over here. And of course, he later on in his years, in his political career, launched a political party, the NPP, which is now in par with the JVP in coalition after he won the elections in 2024, defeating Ranil Wickramasinghe and his party, the UNP. So these are developments, these are live visuals on your screens. There is the traditional dancers and the traditional tabla players, they're all over there, and they're waiting that the Prime Minister and President Dissanayaka, both of them arrive over here. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Dissanayaka arrive over here, and then we commence with this program. Prime Minister was to arrive over here at 10:05 a.m. Indian Standard Time. The program has been slightly delayed, but we are okay. We've seen. Okay, all right. The Prime Minister's entourage is over here. The cars are starting to park, and a Prime Minister has arrived. The Prime Minister has arrived at the Anuradhapura railway station. And there you see, I mean, we'll just very shortly see as the Prime Minister steps off his car. I don't know how visible that cavalcade of Prime Minister Narendra Modi is to you, but if you can see through the layers of security that is standing at the entrance of the railway station, you will see that that cavalcade has already entered with the motorbikes and the cars and the security entourage and the SPG who are...
All right, I think my colleague is currently facing some connection issues. We'll get that sorted. But meanwhile, viewers, we're seeing that Prime Minister Modi has arrived at Anuradhapura railway station, and he's set to inaugurate the railway signaling line in Anuradhapura. So those are the latest developments that are coming in. Earlier, we've seen that the visuals that you can see on your screens, PM Modi visited the Mahabodhi tree, and he visited that and he offered prayers, and he also interacted with a lot of locals there, and he met he interacted with the Buddhists there. So he went there, and now the latest that you are getting to know at this point of time, Prime Minister Modi has arrived at the Anuradhapura railway station. My colleague is on the ground currently. We'll toss over to her. Megha, what exactly are the details right now? Has PM Modi arrived right now at Anuradhapura railway station?
The Prime Minister has already stepped out of his car. He is now being escorted inside the railway station. And those visuals that you can see through the windows of the railway platform, and there you see the song and dance, beautiful folk performance for welcoming Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And those beautiful, stunning visuals. And Prime Minister is walking, given the red carpet treatment. There's a red carpet that has been laid out for him. He is being accompanied by the Sri Lankan President Dissanayaka. There is just a few moments that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to be spending over there while he admires the beautiful performance of the folk dancers in Anuradhapura. We see, of course, his SPG has arrived. It has stationed itself right near the plaque that is going to be unveiled by the Prime Minister in just a short while. So there you have the first glimpse of the Prime Minister. And he's surrounded by photogs. It's a big moment. People of Anuradhapura have been awaiting that, and now unfurling of flags that we see. So that's the moment, that's the unveiling of the plaque that takes place. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the right-hand side and President Dissanayaka on the left-hand side. So this project has officially been inaugurated. The project that had been in the works for the last 2 years, the laying of the railway track in Anuradhapura railway station that will connect Maho to Omantai. It is a 208-kilometer railway track that has been inaugurated by the Prime Minister. Now comes the turn for both the leaders of the states to stand at the podium and flag off the railway train that will now travel on that newly laid railway track between Maho and Omantai. And so there you have it, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Dissanayake flagging off that train, showing the green flag for the train to then pass by from the railway track. So that completes the inauguration of the railway track. It is at the cost of 318 million US dollars, which was extended as a line of credit by the government of India. Initially, it was a 2-year-long project that has been completed by an Indian public sector company. And this grant, this line of credit has now been converted. The $318 million line of credit has been converted to a grant. In fact, people are in a cheery mood over here as the train passes. The Prime Minister is going to move on with the next project that he's going to be launching. The next project is the signalling system, the construction of which will be inaugurated today by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The signalling system is going to be on the railway line between Maho and Anuradhapura. And this is going to be completed in a few months' time. The cost of this project is 15 million US dollars. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, big smile over there on his face and on the face of President Dissanayake. He's waved at the crowds after the train departed from the railway station after the inauguration of the railway track. So that's Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Of course, he's happy to meet the people, happy to meet the locals. It's a big boost, economic boost, going to bring about a lot of revenue into Anuradhapuram, a lot of tourism into Anuradhapuram with this initiative that has been comprehensive and it has been systematic in ensuring that the railway infrastructure in Sri Lanka grows exponentially. This project started back in 2009. Is when since 2009, India and Sri Lanka had collaborated and put in $1 million US worth of funds to improve the infrastructure of Anuradhapura. And we now see that the Prime Minister is headed onto the left-hand side of the railway platform. He is going to be doing an entire lap of the railway platform. He's on platform number 1. He has, there you see both the leaders of the state shaking hands, greeting the staff of the Sri Lankan Railway authorities who are also present over there. We also see the Indian High Commissioner to Sri Lanka, Santosh Jha, is present. Like I said, there is the Foreign Minister of Sri Lanka, who's also present, Vijita Herath, who's also present, who had arrived right before Prime Minister's arrival over here. So he's greeting the people, he's waving at the people before he finally departs. And remember, he has to travel to Tamil Nadu later today. He will be in Rameswaram. Today is Ram Navami. And on the occasion of Ram Navami, he is going to be launching a major flagship project over there, the Pamban Bridge, that is going to be flagged by the Prime Minister, that is going to be launched by the Prime Minister. So there you saw that the entire event lasted just about 5 to 10 minutes. And in those few minutes' time, the Prime Minister has inaugurated the two big projects. Number one, about the laying of the railway track, the 208-kilometer railway track. The first train that has now travelled on that railway track departed from the railway station after the launch. And of course, the second big project, the assembly line. So here on, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to be headed straight to the Naval Air Base in Anuradhapuram. After reaching there, he will be departing to Tamil Nadu. It is going to be an hour-long flight, and with that, he is now completing his 3-day trip to to Sri Lanka. It has been a fruitful trip. It has been a trip that is going to be long remembered by the leaders, by the people, by the countries of Sri Lanka and India, because it is a new phase of growing closeness and cooperation and collaboration between both the countries, especially with the kind of grand gesture that has been showcased by President Dissanayaka in honor of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It is, in fact, a turn of events in wake, a new chapter that is going to be historic for India and Sri Lanka.
I think my colleague is currently facing some issues, but